In this Brentwood, like Waterstones, all the books are always bashed when you try to buy them. And when I was in here the other day, I saw all the staff dropping the books.
Hey, wolf, hey, wolf. Ghost towns, arcades, abandoned loose. If it's weird or forgotten, I'm visiting for you. Ray Wolf, Ray Wolf. Theme parks, most stories have true. Local staring while I do a poo.
It's Sunday here in Brentwood, and I'm going to go for a little look around the shops. So I hope you join me. Let's see what we can see in Brentwood and what is happening. You know, this is another Ray vlog, and you're happy to be with me because you're on my channel, and my channel is growing just like a big look at this amazing Rolls Royce. It was bought by this guy that owned this horse over here, and then this other guy over here now owns it, and he said I could have a little ride in it. So let's have a look around the Rolls Royce, and you know, and you can see what it's all about.
Guy that bought that new in London in 1957. He was an army general, very rich guy, and they had a string of racehorses. So the actual Rolls Royce emblem I've got in the box at home, never been fitted.
Who was the general?
Pardon?
Who was the general?
I've got it all indoors, and cut a long story short, he went to the Bahamas. It was chauffeur driven out there. His dad, and going back a long while ago, Irish guy, emigrated to Canada and became the richest man in Canada. He was the president of the Canadian Bank.
So it cost a couple of £1,000, did it?
Yeah.
I ordered stuff from Canada. It's so cheap.
Right, yeah. But no, I've got all the history from new on it. So
That's wicked, Gov.
got the electric glass division in the middle as well, you know.
Oh, so you can shut the rest of us out?
Yeah, it's got all that. And got the picnic tables and, you know.
I really like this vintage car. It's really nice inside, nice interior. I think I'm going to test drive this. I'm going to go for a ride in it. I might not come back. Look at that on there. That's the horse that the car, you know, driver used to own. That's wicked, isn't it? There's nice wheels, the nice hubcaps you can steal. You know, all this cool stuff. But why steal the hubcaps when you can steal the whole car? Let's go and take this for a test drive. Yeah, let's get in there. No, it's going with me, this. Here we go. Let's get this gone. Come on. Yeah, he's left the keys in, the idiot. Quick telling you what I'm up to. I've just went for my little ride in the Rolls Royce, and now I'm eating my chicken at Nando's again. I've almost eaten most of my chicken, but I need a little break because I've been eating too much food recently, and I thought I'd just have a talk to you guys. I've got like doing quite well. I've got over 50 videos on YouTube now. 50 videos. Ignore that horrible Cubs bag in the corner. You know I support the Rays, and that's Devora's Cubs bag. You know, I like the Rays because they're called Ray. They've got the best name. Anyway, I've got over 50 videos now on YouTube, so make sure you check out all of them. I saw my galore one on Ballsack was doing really well, but they weren't watching my spew tank video. So please, if you watch my Ballsack video, watch the spew tank one as well. It's equally as good. And I've got, you know, going to do a few more things today. So make sure you watch to the end of the video for all the Ray action. It's getting a bit ghetto here in Brentwood. Look, we're getting street artists. This is a guy called This Is Lost Boy, Love Conquers All. And then let's go and have a look up here. And then it's my good mate, Nathan Bowen. And yeah, Nathan Bowen's here. And he's like putting his art and stuff, which is good. We like a bit of Nathan Bowen. He could have come round for tea though. He should have given me a ring and he should have come down for tea. Look, some more Nathan Bowen work up there. Got the posters up by Nathan Bowen. It's really cool. In Brentwood they have this mystery shop that like no one enters, no one goes in. It's a little bit like Harry Potter. It's like, look, it's got all this stuff in it, but no one ever enters and no one ever leaves. Do you think they got like little Oompa Loompas in there, like walking around, like doing stuff and things? Maybe they do. I don't really know, because no one ever goes in, no one ever goes out. So basically, I have no idea what that's all about. So, yeah. You got in Brentwood a Santander. You got an Oxfam. We went in there earlier and I bought some football programmes and like a video box set on Will Ferrell with all his movies in. And what else did I buy? A book on Pirlo, the greatest footballer ever. And you got the St Francis Hospice. We go in there sometimes. And then up here you got like this place which does cocktails and stuff. You got Gadget Guru, that's pretty cool. And don't know what this place, Hair and Beauty. I don't really need that because I've got all beauty in hair. We've got a Creatures Great and Small pet shop. It's not open today, it's like a Sunday. So like not all the shops open on a Sunday. We've got a Sue Rider up here. We went in there earlier. I don't always put all my stuff on like video blogs and stuff. Sometimes I just do things because I want to do them in private. Anyway, this is like your Brentwood High Street. You got another Waterstones. You know what's good about this Waterstones is that it's not in basically in a thing that doesn't look like a Waterstones. It's not all grand and doesn't have pillars and stuff near it like the one in like London. But also, what I'll tell you about this Waterstones is when you go to buy a book in here, you can't buy it because it's always damaged because they keep dropping all the books. Let's go and have a look in Waterstones. Don't forget we're here forever. We're not here forever. We're gonna die. Let's have a look at... I like the sports section in here, so let's go and have a look at the sports section. General history, that's not sport, is it? Let's have a look in the discount section. What's this? It's a volcano making kit. It's half price. I can make a volcano erupt. Well, I can make something erupt. It's erupted all over my face. But it's like a volcano making kit. Pretty cool. Have a look a bit on. Okay, this is what we're going to look at. It's a book on Arsene Wenger. Spurs on this day. Maybe I'll get this for Devorah, her brother. But I'd have to touch it. It's not Millwall. I like it. Got a book on Julian Dix. He might be West Ham. He was quite nice to me, but he's West Ham, and I'm Millwall, and I'm not buying that. We've got Klopp, a book on Klopp. Oh, Diego Maradona book. Have a look at that. Oh, that looks pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Maradona book. I'm not buying this book on Gary Neville. Or another West Ham book. No, on Millwall. I don't want that. And this is the book I bought on Pirlo. But mine's a bit, I'm going to cut up so I might make posters. Because it was a bit bashed up, so I have to buy a proper copy of that eventually. Like Tiger Woods. It's like not a book with his like motor upside down, is it? A book on Enzo Ferrari. And down here, Andre Agassi. Boxing books, Mike Tyson. Right, see this West Ham book. Should we just hide this? Oh, and there's another one behind it. That's too much hiding to do. It'll take me too long to do it. But I guess he was nice to us anyway. But he does play for West Ham. Bruce Lee. The Last Days of Marilyn Monroe. You know, I'd like to know what goes on in the last days of Marilyn Monroe. Okay, music books. I know Star Wars. But there's music books down here. Got ABBA. Jimmy Barnes. There's this cool Bowie book. And down on the other shelf, there's Depeche Mode. Where is that? It's called Halo. Let's find it. There it is, there. That's the one. I've got that big Iron Maiden book already. So, the people thinking, I'll buy the Iron Maiden book. I've already got it. We've got some Harry Potter stuff up here. A Miffler. We've got some Harry Potter diaries and stuff. If I was going to buy it. I do like the Ravenclaw because they've got claws, but I like Slytherin as well, so it'd be one of these two. You've got some Chainsaw Man stuff. Dragon Ball Z, Demon Slayer, Death Note, I like Death Note. Sandman, Batman books. Pretty cool. Judge Dredd. Heartstoppers, isn't that like girly series that's a bit camp that Devorah likes? Heartstoppers. Friday Nights at Freddy's. Got Children of the Dune. We like Dune. That's one of the best films ever made. Dark Place, Dark Place, Dark Place. It's Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. No, it's Darth Marenghi's Terratome. But is this in the Dark Place series, or is this a new series, but with Garth Marenghi? Garth Marenghi sounds a bit like a meringue. You know, imagine if it was Garth Marenghi. That'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? I won't hide these like I did try to do with the West Ham books.
I'm Garth Marenghi, horror writer, although I prefer the term dreamweaver.
Thanks, Rick, I was hysterical.
My life is yours.
Garth is the most significant artist that I've ever worked
And
with,
I've worked with Ray Wolfston.
and 4 other people, so we're talking creme de la creme.
I would have bought that Garth Marenghi book if it wasn't that. Again, in this Brentwood, like Waterstones, all the books are always bashed when you try to buy them. And when I was in here the other day, I saw all the staff dropping the books. So you've got to watch out for that when you come in here. The book's got James Dean on the front. That's quite cool. If you want a book for £1 about chickens, this is your book. It's called Chicken Boy. But I don't understand why you would want a whole book about chickens. I'm going to get my helper to show me some of the pages of the book, because I've got little felt paws and it's really hard to like show them. Here we go. Okay, there's not many words on that page. There's some chickens on this page. Got a few chickens there. Too wordy, this book, for me. I've got a couple of chickens on that page, and a couple more chickens on this page. Is this like one of the worst books I've ever seen in my life? It's just a book on chickens. I have no idea why you would want to buy this book on chickens. Where's the chicken catwalk you said about earlier, Javora? Okay, this like at the end. It's like these are your poster pullouts of chickens. Like, you know, Smash Hits used to get like poster pullouts of chickens. Well, these are your poster pullout. This is like you put these on your, you know, if you have like a chicken fetish or something, you put these on your like wall, you know, above your bed or something, and then you like turn off the lights and go under the covers and think about chickens. This one's a pretty one. Ooh, very pretty. If you think that you've got to worry about not getting this chicken book, there's more than one here in Brentwood. Get your ass down and buy this chicken book and look at your chicken fancies. If you want to look at a book about the royal crisis and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, in this book called Betrayal, which the royal crisis focuses on the split between the houses of Sussex and Windsor. This explosive expose from the leading investigative reporter and author of Revenge asks whether the royal family can come back from such deep-seated crisis. And this is a #1 bestseller. Can you see that? Yeah, #1. Power, deceit and the fight for the future of the royal family. And you can get this all in this one book. So, yeah, if you like the royals, then this is the book for you. Or if you don't like that book, you can buy a bookmark to go in it. Got some Alice in Wonderland ones here. One on the screen, which is quite cool. And like a few other bits and bobs. I don't see no wolf down there. If you don't like the royal book, you could buy Get Hooked by Tom Bailey, the swimmer, doing knitting jumpers. So, you know, Tom Daly actually knitted this jumper I'm wearing now for me, you know, because I'm a personal friend of Tom Daly's, and yeah, he was like, I'm going to knit you a jumper with a wolf on it. And I said, thank you, Tom Daly. You know, it's very good that you did that for me. So, it's that book about seagulls. Is that like similar to the book on like the chickens? And I quite like this book on Rasputin. And then you've got this other book that's got an Evie in it, which is pretty cool. And it's called The Delusions. And it's a signed copy. Let's see if it's signed by Evie inside. I'm just waiting for my assistant to show me the signature. No, it's not signed by Evie inside. It seems to be signed by Hulk Hogan. So I don't know why Hulk Hogan has signed that book. Okay, that's enough booking for me today. How to fly a Spitfire? I knew how to drive a Rolls Royce, so maybe I could fly a Spitfire. Yeah! I'm flying high over Brentwood in my own Spitfire! Okay, let's go and see something else in Brentwood. Let's go. Sleep tight, you're in the blob. Okay, that was my trip to Waterstones. So, what I have to say about it, some nice books, all damaged, and they always seem to be damaged in that Waterstones. Please, can we have some quality control in Brentwood Waterstones, please? And please don't ban us, because we do like going to Brentwood Waterstones, but we just like complaining about it too. So, there. Nice sunny day. You've got to always walk through a church cemetery. And what I like about this church cemetery, often there's like little cats that, you know, hang around in the cemetery. And I like to say hello to the little cats and maybe give them something, a treat. But I've not got any treats on me today, so I just have to say hello. But this is like Brentwood Cemetery. It's quite cool, isn't it? I like this place, and it's a good place to sit and have a sandwich and stuff, and like do some contemplating. I do a lot of contemplating, like contemplating how I can get more hits on my YouTube channel. But so basically, if you come to Brentwood and you want a sandwich, that's a really good seat to sit on. So yeah. Okay, let's talk about Halloween Horror Nights. In America, there's a thing called Halloween Horror Nights, and I've always wanted to go to Halloween Horror Nights. And you know, they've had really good houses. Like they had a Bray Wyatt house, and they had like a Halloween house, a Saw house, I think, and they had like a Chucky house, and you know, I did videos on Killer Clowns. They had a Killer Clowns house, and you know, and the creators even went there, and they in the Killer Clowns house, they had like the cotton candy cocoons and stuff. Well, this year, Halloween Horror Nights is going to be like amazing, because they've got like some new things that they're going to do. They got a Versus house, and they got the classic Jack back. Jack is back and he's Versus. I'll just show you. Hello, let's talk about Halloween Horror Nights. I said in the graveyard that I was going to give you a bit more info. Halloween Horror Nights 2026 is the 35th anniversary of Universal in Orlando Resort. And it's going to take place August 28th to November 1st of 2026. And the theme of it is going to be the Infernal Carnival of Nightmares. It will include 10 haunted houses, including the recently confirmed Jack and Oddfellows Versus house, chaos and control. Alongside with new dining scare zones and special 35th anniversary merchandise. Poster's already sold out, by the way. All the scalpers went and bought it. So, you think you're getting that, you're probably very disappointed, unless you pay 120 quid on eBay. So that's a bit angry, but I want to get some of the other stuff, and, you know, I'll see you there, but I need an airfare. So, if you want to see me at Halloween Horror Nights reviewing it, send me an airfare. If you can send me that and a ticket would be good too, but you can't have everything. And if, like, Halloween Horror Nights are watching my video and want me there, you know what to do. Thomas of Canterbury Cemetery. Thomas of Canterbury Cemetery. Why is Thomas of Canterbury having a cemetery in Brentwood? Wouldn't he be better having a cemetery in Canterbury? It puzzles you. It really does. It puzzles you why they would have a cemetery in Brentwood and not Canterbury. This is a spread eagle. It's a pretty nice bit of artwork. And this up here is a gallery that sells lots of Banksy stuff. It's called the Brandler Galleries. And Brandler Galleries. And in the window here, you can't really see much today, so we'll have to come back here another time. But this is the Brandler Gallery. You can normally see more artwork and stuff, but it seems to be a bit closed off today. But if you want some real art, washing machine art. Washing machine art can always be good, or like radiator art. So, you know, this is like radiators that go for thousands and £1,000 because they look artistic. See? Look at this radiator art. And look at this car. This car is amazing. Look at that.